Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dylan. This is the Rideshare Hub. Thank you so much for coming by. In today's video, we actually have a huge update that Uber and DoorDash are essentially cutting rates for drivers. So this has to do with the gas surcharge. So I want to hear from you. If you're driving for Uber or for Lyft or DoorDash, what are you getting on your surcharge for gas? Let's hold these big companies accountable and make sure that drivers are getting paid. And thumbs up the video to help spread it across the internet. And also, if you have been deactivated by any of the gig app companies, there is now a service that helps drivers get reactivated. So if you've been deactivated and you're trying to get your account back, use the link below and our referral code to sign up and get a discount. Okay. Uber and DoorDash drivers are getting less help from the companies as gas prices soar. This comes from Business Insider. Uber and DoorDash have ended or will soon end gas subsidy programs for delivery drivers. So if you're doing Uber Eats or DoorDash delivery, your gas subsidy could go down, which comes at a very ironic time because gas prices went up, then they started going a little bit back down, and now they're just back up. You're going out, you're paying $6-7 a gallon. There's a gas station in LA right now, $8 a gallon. I mean, imagine driving for DoorDash and you're filling up paying $8 a gallon for gas, and DoorDash is like, yeah, we're gonna stop paying extra for gas right now. Both companies rolled out programs this spring to offset surging gas prices. Gas prices have shot up 12% in the past month. Uber plans to keep a gas surcharge for ride hailing. One of the worst, absolutely worst things that has just happened is that DoorDash has come out with a 10% back on your gas purchases and they're like advertising this like crazy. Oh yeah, be a DoorDash driver, you get 10% back, cash back on your gas fill-ups. Well, I looked into that. DoorDash, you sneaky mother effers, excuse my français, that 10%, the only way you can get it is if you use a DoorDash prepaid business debit card. So you need to have a business account. You can't use your normal account. You have to have an LLC, an S Corp, whatever. You have to have a business account, and you have to put money on that card before you even use it. We all know most DoorDash drivers, you find yourself in a pickle, you're low on cash, the whole reason you're driving. A lot of drivers, they're literally doing their deliveries just to pay for the gas. So it's not like most of these drivers have business accounts and just, oh yeah, I'll put $500 on my business debit card and then use that for cash back. It's like, I just hate how they word it like, oh yeah, every 10% cash back. It's like maybe 1% of DoorDash drivers actually find themselves in that lucky situation, and most of those people don't even need they do need that 10% cash back, but it's like they're not the ones who really even need that. The ones who need it are the ones who can't. Anyways, I could go on and on and on about how these companies just basically give drivers the short end of the stick. It's like they're not giving drivers cars. They're making drivers use their own cars, their own assets. They're putting miles on their own assets to earn cash. Uber's ending a program that added a fuel surcharge for customers to help delivery drivers offset the rising cost of gas. The company plans to discontinue its 45-cent surcharge on June 15th. That's this month, according to a note sent to Uber Eats drivers and shared with Insider. It plans to continue charging ride-hailing customers an extra 55 cents per ride. So if you're an Uber driver, then that isn't ending. But for Uber Eats and DoorDash, and that's going to go, hurt the cost of drivers. We're extending which by the way, if you're doing a 55-cent surcharge for an Uber driver, I mean, it should really be dependent on how long the ride is. If you're going out and doing a 5-mile ride, yeah, 55 cents, yeah, it does add up, it does help. But if you're going out and doing a 50, 60-mile ride, 55 cents, come on, that's a joke. We're extending the gas surcharge until June 15th for Eats couriers, but do not plan to continue it past that date, an Uber spokesperson told Insider. This change will not affect drivers on Uber rides who will continue to get the gas surcharge as we evaluate alternative options. So this is Uber Eats and DoorDash, but we all know this is probably coming to Uber and Lyft soon. Uber's platform makes it easier for drivers who have been delivering food to make the switch and start picking up and dropping off riders. Uber is the second company to kill off the fuel subsidy program. At the end of April, DoorDash told drivers it would no longer pay weekly gas bonuses for delivery workers who drove more than 100 miles in a week. Companies are ending these programs as gas prices remain at record highs. The average cost of gas in the US is $4.60 a gallon according to AAA. That's up 12% from the price a month ago, which was already a record. I don't know where you live, but here in California, if I heard there was a gas station offering $4.60 a gallon, I'd be on my way right now. I haven't found a place filling up for less than $6.50. Most places are $6. You're paying $6.50 to fill up, especially here in Southern California. Uber and DoorDash have, let me know what's the price of gas in your area and if there is a surcharge. So anyways, I'm gonna end the video there. I just wanna make this quick update. This is getting crazy out of hand. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if these companies start shutting down left and right. A lot of these drivers, they're figuring out it's not worth it to drive with these insane gas prices. We're not, they're cutting down these surcharges. It's like, later, go get a job working at McDonald's where they're paying you 18 bucks an hour to flip burgers. Go get a job at In-N-Out where they're paying you $17.50 starting to just sit at the cashier and say, what do you want? You want item number 1, 2, or 3. Literally, that's all In-N-Out workers have to do. They stand up at the, I'm not saying it's like an easy job by any means, that you are working long hours, but it's like, there's only 3 items on the menu and they're paying them $17.50 an hour. I mean, sign me up, bro. That's good freaking money for doing a job that requires essentially 0 skill. Okay, I could rant. I'm just upset with the whole inflation crisis. And anyways, I'm gonna end this because I don't want to offend anybody, but that's just my thoughts and everything. It's frustrating. And yeah, guys, there are helpful links in the description box to help drivers earn more. So if you are choosing to drive for Uber, Lyft, or any of the food delivery apps, there are services in the description box that will pay you more money. Take advantage of those offers. There's Play Octopus. You put a tablet in the backseat of your car. It's actually pretty fun. They'll pay you up to 100 bucks a month to do that. There's other, there is a gas company down below, Get Upside. I think I still have that. And their Lyft will pay you to sign up if you haven't driven yet. There's the Reactivation Center, which helps you get reactivated if you have been deactivated, if you're having trouble logging into your account. There's Gridwise down there too. That one is really good if you're doing multiple apps. You can kind of sync them all up together and they kind of tell you where you're earning the most amount of money so you can maximize your time. And they do have a mileage tracker for tax deduction. So anyways, check the links below. Thank you for watching today's video. You guys are great. This has been another episode of the Rideshare Hub. Bye now.